Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us for this short interview series at practicalmethod.com. Today I'm joined by Yu Xing from Queenstown, New Zealand. Hi, thanks for making the time to have a chat.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
Brilliant. And firstly, I'd just really like to find out how did you find out about the practical method, and particularly Master Chen Zhonghua?
I was always quite interested into fitness industry, and I've tried a few different ways of workout or practice. I was in a stage to move from more gym stuff to a bit more mindfulness. At the same time, I went into yoga and also went to a little workshop while I was in New Zealand about Tai Chi. And then I started to think, well, Tai Chi is from China. So while I was learning in New Zealand, I was thinking, well, I should go to my hometown to check out. So I was coming back to China for holiday this August, September. So in July, I start to look for something back home. And then I just found it on website. Yeah, and straight away I watched a few videos from Master Chen Zhonghua, and I think it's just very different. Also from what I was learning in New Zealand, also from what I see from the public or whatever, it's different. So I think it's interesting. First, it got my interest, so yeah, I came here to check it out. I went to a workshop in Dongying, luckily. Master Chen Zhonghua was there. I was not expecting to meet him in person at all, but it was just happened. So
Great. And what was your impression of him? You got to touch him, got to feel his power, his
I don't
particular
think that
technique?
happens really often, like in other teaching or workshop, like anybody can touch him and he's so open. He's happy to hear any questions. He's very patient. And yeah, I think he's a great master. Yeah, and his movement, it's so awesome. So I just, yeah, unbelievable.
That's great you got to meet him. That's really, really great. So I think it's the best introduction you can get to the practical method, is to actually have time to spend with him, and that's, as you say, lucky and it all lined up. That's brilliant.
Very lucky.
Yeah. So we're on Daqingshan right now, and how have you found the training regime here? How long have you, you're leaving tomorrow, but how long have you actually stayed for?
Only, actually, including today, 7 days. It's not long, because I only got 1 month holiday, so, but I love it. I think it's simple. Once you're here, the only thing you need to do is just follow the instructions and practice, and practice. And I love it. I love this kind of commitment. And it's great instructors here, including you.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, very patient, and their skills are just so good. So learned a lot from them. I love it.
Your main instructor here has been Chen Xu, who is our head instructor in China under Master Chen. We would say he's number 2 after Master Chen. Now, how have you found his instruction?
It's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know, you got meet him and learn from him, and you'll know, like, of course you know, but people will realize what we are feeling and what we are talking about. It's just so good. Yeah, he can design something to suit you as well. Yeah, and his instruction is so detailed, but still in a simple way. So he doesn't want to make it complicated. I guess it's not complicated itself, but it can be, depending on the instructor. But yeah, I love him.
Yeah, that's great. Again, fortunate that he's been here my understanding is he's going to be spending much more time now on Daqingshan as the main instructor. So
that's cool.
We're very lucky with that again, and I'm looking forward to the future because that means we've got one of the best instructor in China.
For sure.
Full time here.
For sure.
Great. So, what is it about the practical method that you really? What's unique about it? What's different to what you've done before? You mentioned you've done some other Tai Chi.
I think it works. I think it's practical.
Mm-hmm.
Just like its name, it explains it itself. Yeah, and it's straightforward. The principles are clear. You just need to follow it, and you or feel it, and you'll get the results.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing like everything you see, you can touch.
Mm-hmm.
Everything works well with martial arts applications, and that's what I love it. Yeah.
Great, and that's in comparison to what you've done before?
I don't know, I did a little bit Yang style, and some other programs in New Zealand as well. It's different, but for me personally, this really gets me.
Great.
Yeah.
You've got the
practical.
bug. You've got the bug.
Love it. It feels so strong from inside, just from inside. Yeah. And when you practice it, it's just so cool. So cool.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great. We just want to finish on that note. As to when you go back to New Zealand, what are your plans? What's the future hold for you and the practical method back in Queenstown? Because you're there. I mean, we have nobody else really teaching or training in New Zealand, so you're all by yourself. What are you going to do?
I will keep practicing for sure. Yeah, I would, and so far it's one of the best things I've had, and I think it's great timing. I feel it's something that led me to here. All the experience I had before has led the way here, and I really appreciate it.
Brilliant.
I wouldn't let it go.
Great.
So, yeah, I'll keep practicing and improve. So keep contact with you guys, international, and also here the masters. So hopefully we'll have a place in New Zealand. Yeah,
that'd be great. And I understand you're also a disciple applicant, which is a 3-year process. So that's great. You got that in Dongyin. So in 3 years we'll be celebrating your discipleship, I hope, and potentially working together in building New Zealand and
we'd love to,
Southeast Asia and Australasia together. That'll be so great. Well, thank you so much for your time, and have a safe journey home.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
Yeah. See you.
Thank you.